This is a First Alert Storm Center update.
And checking in on the tropics, still very busy across the Atlantic basin. We have Tropical Storm Franklin, Invest 92L moving into the central Atlantic. And then what's left of Emily now likely to redevelop here into a tropical storm or tropical depression as it heads into the North Atlantic, back up to a 70% chance of development there and a 30% chance of development there on the Invest. And meanwhile, Tropical Storm Franklin moving over the Dominican Republic today. It is forecast to make a turn to the east and then strengthen as it then turns to the north and becoming a Category 2 hurricane here by sometime early next week. On the east side of that track, Bermuda is in that cone of uncertainty there, so we'll continue to watch that. No immediate threats to the Gulf, but it does look like we could see a bit more activity somewhere in the Gulf through the end of this month, so we'll definitely be keeping an eye on it. Meanwhile, high pressure at the surface and control winds out of the northeast here. No rain across the area today. Very hot and very dry conditions with our strong upper level ridge right on top of us. So we're seeing very high temperatures today, and we have one more very hot day on Thursday before we start to see this ridge slack off a bit. It's going to push back to the west, and we finally start to see this trough dropping in. So with that ridge centered more off to our west, that will at least allow some isolated rain to pop up over the next few days. Once we get into next Tuesday, a cold front is going to be pushed in by this trough, and it looks like that will finally bring us some slightly cooler temperatures as well as some low-end rain chances. So for tonight, around 80 degrees here in the metro area, upper 70s elsewhere, and then highs tomorrow returning to well above 100 degrees, anywhere from 105 to 110 degrees across the area. Our all-time record high, we did set a new one last week of 110 degrees, so we will be close to that for tomorrow with a high of 109 here expected in Alexandria. An excessive heat warning in place on Thursday for heat index up to 117 degrees statewide, so very hot conditions, but we still see a high fire danger. So we still have that spread between our dew points and the high temperatures, which means hot and somewhat dry conditions. So high fire danger will continue here on Thursday with that red flag warning in place. Rain chances are sitting at about 20% for most areas tomorrow, though. During the PM hours, we could see a few showers, possibly even a thunderstorm, but more than likely a very hit or miss as we go into Thursday afternoon. So could see a little patchy fog. Also notice some smoke out there in Alexandria early this morning, likely due to some of those wildfires. So we could see some possible smoke as well. And then in the afternoon, mainly across central and southern parishes tomorrow, a stray shower or two will be possible during the late afternoon and early evening. So planning it for your Thursday, could see some fog early on as well, but up to 102 by lunchtime, feeling more like 111. Wind shifting to the east tomorrow, and by 5 o'clock, those temperatures around 107 and the heat index there around 113 here in the metro area. So we continue to see extreme temperatures through the end of the week and all the way into the weekend as well. We are going to see that 20 to 30% chance for an isolated shower or two during that time frame, and then it looks like our front likely to push it here late Monday or sometime on Tuesday. That should bring us a slight uptick in rain chances, some scattered showers and storms possible on Tuesday, but that cold front knocks us down from 103 back down to around 97, so still going to be well above average. Could see some spots though dip into the upper 60s again by next Wednesday morning or next Thursday morning, so anything we can get